between getting the damage up there. Ice Climbers were able to bridge the gap that had started out early on. And Samus is still holding strong in the competition, so it is still an open game. Ah! The secondary got it. Popo is actually still vulnerable.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Oh.
The Ice Climbers do not share the ability. That is why one can grow and the other can remain the normal size.
Oh, that is true. I was going to say lost the secondary, but then
Popo
right lost.
shortly after.
Yep.
Now Samus has a slight lead, but the damage is high.
Yes.
Ice Climbers do have a lot of bang for their buck.
Yes, they do. Oh. This is a very even match. Anyone's game at this point.
Yep, the charge shot is lost. Samus will have to regain that if she wants to have that ace. Not that it's a guaranteed to hit anyhow. It is not necessarily the hardest thing to follow. Ooh, Ice Climbers are racking up damage harsh and high. Oh, turning with a hammer of
Oh, nice.
Ice Climbers are
but not much of a
down.
lead. Again, still. 96 damage. She was lucky to come back.
This could be enough.
If she can get some damage in before she loses her life, she has a chance. Not get too much, but she's still not dead, so...
Still holding in there, and she's beginning to get some hits.
There we go. Now it's racking up a bit better. A bit more to my liking.
Oop, there goes that hammer, that meter smash again, and Fire Flower.
Put some extra damage in there. Now, does her ice attack actually freeze?
If they are in high enough damage, it can... Oh, well, no, not the shots of ice. I don't believe they do. But the Ice Breath ability does.
Ooh. And there's a Pokeball. Who's going to get it?
Samus is still in this.
Samus is very well still in
Oh,
this.
but the unknown.
Samus is still in it. And down one Ice Climber with 67 damage. Samus seems to have a very good advantage right now. Unless
that is
Samus blunders. Which there's
Samus has been good for her recovery so far, but she has been not so good with avoiding damage. Now, without Nana, Popo is no longer as strong.
And weakened due to the mini mushroom.
Right into the head.
And
Popo
Samus wins it. I got the final I wanted. That is impressive. Okay.
Now
what
it is
are we
a
doing?
Ganondorf versus Samus fight coming up. We will do this semifinals readout. Wouldn't it be the person who loses in this next match that would be the booby prize?
No. It was people who lose the semifinals get the booby prize, and then they're just second because it's for third place.
Fair enough. Now, it is a 5 KO to 4 falls, close in, paralleled on the opposite side there. Moving down for the damage charts and all the information. And now for that, we have
200 damage. All thumbs.
all thumbs. Failed to grab excessively.
Okay.
Because Butterfingers is you miss over half your grabs, or around half your grabs. All thumbs is you miss all of the grabs you attempted. And you attempted more than a certain amount.
Wow. Frey, Star Cheap, Special. Avenger, yeah.
Nothing too interesting on the Ice Climber side to say, really. Juggler being about the most interesting of them.
All thumbs being the new one here.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, and the final match is between Samus and Ganondorf. We're going to go classic colors for that. So I'm assuming Ganondorf is in his classic colors.
Yes, he is.
Alrighty, let us start this finals without Mako, which I am saddened because I honestly thought that was going to be a thing.
I got robbed on a couple of things in that last fight. Particularly that sensor miner on the end. That was a bit of a great aggravation. But this is why we have items on, and these events are really these events are meant to be more interesting just because upsets are possible.
Yeah, I mean, anything could happen. I mean, I
Then
made it pretty far last time, and
I will
that
have
shouldn't have happened.
I will have to come back in with a revenge match when it comes in. Well, not necessarily with Gendorf, but a revenge attempt at the title in next year of Smash. Hopefully, I'll be able to redeem myself in the later the later games of Brawl and U. Now, so far the fight has been going fairly solid. We had 2 early KOs with a Porygon 2 takedown and a Ganondorf suicide failed jump attack. Samus, however, has been dealing a lot of the damage despite Ganondorf being the heavy hitter here. Samus almost has equal levels of heavy hitting, but isn't quite as heavy and doesn't have as much explosive strength.
And we got a Blastoise into
That
the
was
fray.
a close dodge of the Warlock's Warlock punch.
Ooh, into a Ganondorf. Blastoise, sorry.
Yeah, no, actually the dodge was Samus did a heel kick onto him. Sorry, an axe kick. Now, Ganondorf has lost his presence in the lead, but Samus is not far behind from a fall of her own. However, it is what the difference will be is if she can rack up enough damage. Oh,
Ooh, and
Ganon
Ganondorf.
is solidly at a disadvantage now. He is over 50% damage, which means he's going to start taking some more serious flights from his impacts.
This is true.
Yeah, lipstick again.
Ooh, you said against you.
And he did. He was particularly aggravating with it. Oh, Samus was the one to suffer the end of that one. The last hit apparently missing on her screw attack, and Ganondorf getting a subtle, quick hit in.
Now Ganondorf is, again, not too far ahead, and Samus split the tables with the flower.
Yep, the lipstick is now in her hands and is being equally aggravating, but it does not seem to be as equally devastating.
There you
However,
go.
she is making up for it with some more
Still
present
here.
combos.
Still here. Wow, there we go.
Nice meteor smash to the finish. Now Samus is in the parallel of what we had just before. She is now going to have to bridge up the damage that Ganondorf has left her with.
Wait, Hulk is in this? The damage. The gamma damage. I was gonna say, getting pretty close, and then there's that hit.
Ganondorf is
getting
now
further.
turning the tables on Samus by not letting her continue her pummel. This is going to be a rough edge for her. Very
still
close.
in it, and meter
Tried to go for an aerial jump, and Samus is denying with a simple kick forward. Now, that Bob-omb could be ugly business for whoever gets onto the ground first. Aerial dodge to self-destruct.
Ganondorf
Weasels his
wins.
way to the top.
After all that, this is the first mess up she's really made since she died in the first round. She has been very strong until that moment.
That is a disappointing finish.
Very disappointing. I mean, I do approve Ganondorf, and he is the guy I wished I chose originally, but I had to stay Link the whole way. So Samus, it saddens me, but second place, not bad, not bad.
Ganondorf has weaseled his way into a victory. We will see how it turns out for him in the next year's running.
Indeed. Now again, we haven't decided... Oh, I forgot to do that. I apologize, folks. I forgot to do the after thing. I just wanted to get to the booby prize.
Well, let's get this on its way and finish up.
Indeed. Again, we haven't decided of whether or not we are going to, make the winner come back next round, or like they're gonna be in. Like we haven't.
Do a fresh row. Oh, we'll have to see.
I do like the setup these tournaments have had. Taking away one character will change the dynamic of each one.
A little bit. It would, however, even out a few of the battles.
In this one, yeah, it would break the first one a little bit, but fix the second one. And I think fix the third one as well.
Well, beyond the first one, they are all uneven numbers. Except for in the current one, if we take out the customized Mii Fighter.
Which I feel like we will, because the customized Mii Fighter is really just a custom fighter, and we're also not going to be using custom fighters.
Indeed, we are not.
So, we are going to be having elimination rounds starting in the next one, but when it comes to you, we are going to have super elimination rounds. 8-man smash. However, it will change. It will actually be the first place and second place of those matches will be the two who make it to the next round.
Psychic Flash. It will have to be finalized in the next coming bit. We still have an entire tournament to get through before we get into you.
Indeed.
Ouch. Double hit makes a problem. Enjoy that. I'm not going to be there. There we go. Of course, talking to the Ice Climbers. I will, in all likelihood, be present for both the Brawl and U tournaments, barring a catastrophe or just simple unavailability. But that is unlikely. Hey, it's Mew.
Very nice.